President Donald Trump revealed that Israel has accepted the key terms for a 60-day ceasefire in Gaza, urging Hamas to grab the opportunity before it gets worse. Trump made the announcement as he prepares to host Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu at the White House, underscoring U.S. efforts to pressure both sides toward a lasting truce and a hostage release agreement. On his X post, President Trump stated, quote, "My representatives met productively with Israel today on Gaza. Israel has agreed to the necessary conditions to finalize the 60-day ceasefire. Qatar and Egypt will deliver the final proposal." End quote. He also added, quote, "For the good of the Middle East, I hope Hamas takes the deal because it will not get better." End quote. U.S. officials assess that despite being weakened over 21 months of conflict, Hamas still retains strike capabilities against Israeli forces.
The people of Syria were recently seen on the streets waving American flags, chanting Trump, Trump, Trump. They're so appreciative of the economic sanctions that was lifted on that country, giving them a little bit of hope for prosperity. You want to comment on that?
Well, they're great people, and the man that is leading them has a reputation. You know, he's the head of some pretty tough organizations, and a lot of people criticized me for that. I said, well, what are we going to do, take him out of a day school, a country day school? It's going to be, by nature, I would think, Ron, they'll be pretty tough, and he is pretty tough, but I met him, spent a lot of time with him, good guy. I took off the sanctions because if I didn't do that, they wouldn't have had a chance.
Meanwhile, Iran's Hamas's principal backers suffered heavy damage last month during a coordinated 12-day air campaign by Israel and the USA against its nuclear infrastructure. In parallel, the Israel Defense Forces executed a precision operation in southern Syria on July 1st, targeting an Iranian-backed terrorist cell. According to IDF spokesperson Avichai Adare, the raid carried out with Unit 504's intelligence support resulted in multiple arrests and the seizure of weapons and explosives. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced that he will definitely travel to the United States next week to meet President Trump and senior administration officials, leveraging the success of Operation Like a Lion to further bolster Israel's security.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.